Yes, teacher.
Okay. All right. So I hope that's better. All right. So
Susan.
here we are. You have 6 of you. Okay. I hope the other people will come. We're still early.
Mạch máu thì chỉ có phình nè, hẹp nè.
Okay. So today we are going to work on Unit 12. Okay. Planet Earth. The topic of Unit 12 today is Planet Earth. Okay. Do you know what planet Earth is? Okay. Planet Earth. First of all, do you know what a planet is? Do you know what a planet is?
Tôi và Chu chưa?
Yes or no? What is a planet?
Yes.
What is a planet?
Bananas.
Can anyone explain?
I think it includes a snow, desert, ice, plants.
You.
Yeah, that is different habitats around the world. The lands on the planet and the wild animals. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes. A planet. A planet is. Can anyone try again? Anyone else? Okay. Do you know the meaning of planet in Vietnamese? Yes or no?
Yes.
What is it?
Yeah. Yeah. I think nó là cái tôi nghĩ nó là
Vệ tinh.
những cái môi trường sống xung quanh của trái đất, ví dụ như là tuyết này, hạt này. Yes.
Okay. Well.
Hoặc là một số những cái vùng đất lạ mà cần phải khám phá trên trái đất mà mình chưa có thể khám phá ra được, hoặc là những cái động vật hoang dã mà hiếm có vẫn còn tồn tại ở một cái vùng đất nào đó mà chưa có con người khám phá ra. Đấy là suy nghĩ của tôi. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone have a different idea?
My option is hành tinh. Vệ tinh.
Yeah.
Vệ tinh.
Vệ tinh or hành tinh?
Planets. Dạ hành tinh ạ.
Okay. So what's the difference between vệ tinh and hành tinh? Hành tinh and vệ tinh, what's the difference? Okay. A planet is think of it something like a giant piece of land, okay? A giant piece of soil, okay?
Same.
And we live on one planet, okay? The planet that we live on is called planet Earth, right? But in the universe we have many planets, okay? So for example, at night when you look up in the sky, what do you see? What do you look up in the sky? What do you see? Stars. Okay. Stars or the moon. Okay. And during the day, when you look up in the sky, you see the sun, right? So the star, the moon, the sun are different forms of a planet. Okay. Each of them is a planet, right? A planet is a large body, okay, in the universe, and in that body you may have air, you may have water, you may have life, you may have people, you may have animal, okay? But some planets don't have any of those, right? Some planets, they don't have anything. They have only rock, for example.
Máy bay.
So, the
Máy
topic
bay.
today is about planet Earth. Okay, planet Earth is, or we call it the Earth, right? Planet Earth or the Earth is the planet
Sao con
that
tháo
we
một bánh nữa
live
rồi
in.
hình như nó phải
We, okay, you, me, everybody live on this planet. Okay,
xuống đi Ken
and we
ơi.
call it Earth.
Được mũi quá đi.
Alright, so the topic today is about the Earth and
đi tiểu
also
không?
about space. Okay,
Tiểu
when
đi.
we talk about planet, usually
Tiểu
we
luôn
talk
giờ.
about space. Okay, S-P-A-C-E,
con.
space.
Ken,
Alright, so
Ủa,
we
dạ.
begin
con nhận
by
ba.
looking at this article
dạ.
right here. Okay,
Dạ.
we have
Dạ.
an article right here.
Nhận không?
The rubbish dump in the sky.
Nhận không?
Okay, the rubbish dump in
Làm
the
gì
sky.
vậy?
What does it mean? Right? Before we read the story, we have a few words in here. Okay, we have rubbish, debris, space, satellite, spacecraft,
Thời gian
orbit,
đâu giờ?
and rocket. Okay, do you know the meaning of these words? Yes or no?
Rồi.
Maybe some of it. Okay, let's go over them one by one. All right, first word is rubbish. What is rubbish?
It is
Rubbish.
trash.
Trash. Okay, all right. What can you like one of the rule about English is that you don't explain a word by another word. Okay, you try to use more words to explain. Okay, so rubbish, you said trash. What else? What else can you say about it? Can you explain it more clearly? Rubbish. What is trash?
I think trash is the leftover that people don't need anymore.
Okay, leftovers that people don't need anymore. Okay, what do they do with it?
They throw it into the garbage bin, trash
Okay.
bin.
Yes. Right. So trash or garbage is what we throw away. Okay.
Can
what we
you
don't need,
explain
what we
the
throw away.
breast?
Right. So something that we use and then we don't need anymore, we throw it away. Right. It's a trash or rubbish. Okay. Debris. What is debris? Debris. Okay. You know what debris is? Okay. So, when you have a building, okay, a building or a house, if you destroy the building, if you destroy the house or a building, you have debris. Okay. If you knock down a building, if you knock down a house, you have debris. Okay. So debris is what we have when we knock down a building or a house, right? You understand? Okay. For example, you have a house, right? You have a house. If a truck hit the house, okay, the house fall down, right? The house fall down, and the pieces of the house that fall down, you call it debris, right? So how do you say that in Vietnamese? How do you say debris in Vietnamese?
Mảnh vỡ.
Mảnh vỡ.
Okay. Yes. Right. So what we have after something breaks. Okay. After something is broken, what we have is we call debris. Okay. Usually we use it for houses. We use it for building. Okay. If you demolish a house or a building, then you have debris.
Can
Okay.
you
If something hit the house and it breaks,
space
okay,
light?
you have debris. Space. 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 Okay. This is space, right? Space is the air around us. Okay. The air or maybe lack of air around us, right? Space. A satellite. What is a satellite? What is a satellite? Okay. Lúc nãy chúng ta có cái từ planet đó. Planet là gì nào? planet là hành tinh. Ok. Có người nói planet là vệ tinh thì không đúng nha. Ok. Cái chữ vệ tinh là satellite. Ok. Ai có thể giải thích được cái chữ satellite này bằng tiếng Anh không nào? Can any one of you try? No?
I think a satellite is people send it into the space and then you collect the information from it.
Yes, very good. Okay. A satellite is something that you build and you send to space, right? You shoot it up to the space, and when it comes into the space, it will go around the Earth. Okay. It will go around the Earth, and then you collect
Can you
information from it. You
explain
collect
orbit?
data from it. Okay. That is a satellite, and you use the satellite for many purposes, right? You use it for weather. Okay, forecasting the weather. You use it for the internet. Okay, sending and receiving information. You use it for your cell phone. Okay, so you need the signal from the satellite. Okay, and so on. So you have many different uses for the satellite. Very good. Spacecraft. Okay.
Orbit is the path that one object has around another object in space.
Oh, you're explaining the word orbit? Okay. Yes. Can you say that again?
Yes. Example: the Earth orbits around the Sun, and the Moon orbits around the Earth.
Yes. Okay. So orbit. We're jumping ahead here. Orbit is remember when I said satellite. When I tell you about satellite, we create a satellite and we send it up into the space. Okay. When it goes into space, it goes around the Earth. Okay. The satellite goes around the Earth. So going around is orbit. Okay. The act of going around is orbit. You can say that the satellite orbit the Earth. Okay. And orbit as a noun also means the act of going around. Okay. Or the path of something going around something else, right? So you can say yes, the Earth orbits around the Sun, right? Or the Moon orbits the Earth. Okay, the Earth orbits the Sun, the Moon orbits the Earth, and then the satellite orbits the Earth. Okay, or the Moon. All right, good. Now let's get back to spacecraft. What does it mean, spacecraft? Okay, a spacecraft or spaceship is a very large shuttle. Okay, it's a large engine that you send people. You use it to send people into space. If you want to send people into space, okay, for example to the moon or to Mars, okay, you need a spacecraft. Okay, a spacecraft is what you put people in and send them to space. Okay, how do you say that in Vietnamese?
Tàu vũ trụ.
Yes. Okay, and orbit. Orbit. What does it mean in Vietnamese?
Xoay quanh.
Yes. Okay. In Vietnamese, we have a word for it. We call it, there are two meanings, right? Number one, as a verb, it means go around, okay? Di chuyển hay là đi vòng quanh, okay? Và cái nghĩa thứ hai chúng ta có đó là quỹ đạo. Okay? Rocket. What does it mean, rocket? Rocket. If you need to send a spacecraft, okay, if you need to send a spacecraft into space, you need a very strong engine. Okay, you need a very strong engine, to throw the spacecraft into space, because the spacecraft is very big, okay, very heavy, and the space is very far away. So you need a very strong engine, okay. You cannot use the car engine, you cannot use the ship engine, you cannot use the plane engine. You need the rocket engine, okay. So rocket is a very, very powerful engine that you use to send the spacecraft into space. Okay. How do you call it in Vietnamese? Okay. How do you call space rocket in Vietnamese?
Tên lửa.
Yeah. Okay. Tên lửa or hỏa tiễn. Right. Okay. So we have the meaning of the words up here, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words in here. Okay. Now look at the picture down here. Okay. Look at the picture down here. Can you find any of the words that we have just talked about in the picture? Can you find the words that we just talked about in the picture? Okay. Rubbish? Rubbish? Where is it? Okay, I'm gonna move. Maybe probably you don't. Okay, can you see the hand that I'm using here? Okay, no. So, right. So, okay, it's not worth it, right? Rubbish is here. This is what we see, rubbish. Okay. Debris, can you find debris? Debris.
Stars, many stars around.
Okay. Yeah, you see stars. You see, yeah, many stars in there, but then the rubbish and debris. The whole thing is space, right? The whole thing that we see here is space. Satellite. Can anyone show me where a satellite is in the picture? Can you see a satellite? Okay, maybe here, right? Here is a satellite. Okay, here you see a satellite. Spacecraft. This is what we call a spacecraft. Okay, orbit. You don't really see the orbit in here, right? Rocket. No. Okay. All right. So you know the meaning of the words, and we can identify some of them here in the picture. Okay. Now I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes to work individually. You read the story. Read the story here. Okay, and answer the questions in number 2. Right here you have 4 questions. Right. What is it about? How has the situation been created? And why is the situation dangerous? And what will happen in the future? Okay, read the story and answer 4 questions. All right. Okay, 5 minutes go, and then we come back up to 5.
Đây vậy? Vịt.
What is it about? On phone. The rubism in the skies. Châu. Gà tây. Anh giữ cây xíu làm xong bài này đi anh ơi. The rubism in the sky on 4 October 1957, the first daylight bunnies were lost since then. Thousands of spacecraft have been sent into space. Very few with new satellites are burst into orbit. Unfortunately, space is being polluted by debris from these space flights. Modern seven objects have been less in a space, but all rockets have been less. All satellites have been abandoned. Other items in a low spanners and a camera have been lost by astronauts. The situation up there is become dangerous. Both Russian and American spacecrafts have been damaged, and astronauts would be killed if he or she were hit by a piece of rubbish. It would cost $1 billion of dollars and collect all the debris. But it's not nothing done. The situation will only get worse. Sooner and later, satellites will be destroyed by a last piece of rubbish, and 1,000 more pieces of debris will be scattered. What is about recent sky? How is this in real? Why it is in
Trời ơi bà mong miếng rủ quá. Bà mong miếng rủ quá. Ok, 1 2 3
Okay, finished?
4 5 đâu 5
All right. So, question number 1. What is the story about?
70,000.
What happens in the story?
70,000. 70,000.
What is it about?
Yes, I think it is about the pollution of space.
The pollution of space. Very good. Okay. So, what do we have in space that pollutes it? What pollutes the space?
What's in the space?
The debris from the
Ken ơi, nãy
spacecraft.
Ken cắm ba nè Ken.
Okay, the debris from the spacecraft. What else?
Lots of rubbish.
Lots of rubbish. Uh-huh. Okay, for example, what kind of rubbish? What kind of rubbish?
Including gloves,
Uh-huh.
spanner,
Uh-huh.
a spanner,
Okay.
a camera.
Right. Okay, so items that the astronauts leave in space, right? You can have debris from spaceship, and then you can have rubbish like gloves or spanner and cameras. Okay, things that the astronaut took to space and lost them. You also have dead satellites. Okay, old satellites are no longer working, but they
Biết
don't
à,
go
có
back
biết
to
đâu
Earth,
vậy?
right? They just go around in space. So it is like a giant rubbish dump. Okay. Right. Number 2. How has the situation been created? Okay. How has the situation been created? In other words, why? Why did it happen? Or how did it happen?
Chừng cái đang nhiều hơn hả?
Đi chi vậy?
Xíu là xong cái này đó. Xong cái mẫu này đó.
Okay. Mai Ngân.
Yes, it happened because thousands of spacecraft have been sent into the space,
Uh-huh.
Ăn em ơi.
And then?
and
Cái
and then space is being polluted by debris from these spacecrafts.
Okay, yes, the space is polluted by debris from the spacecraft, and then also the people who went to space, right? They left things behind, and the satellites, when they die, they don't go back to Earth. Okay, they stay in space, so it just keeps piling up. Okay, good.
được chứ.
Number 3, why is the situation dangerous? Why is the situation dangerous?
Nhỏ lớn cũng ra rồi đấy anh.
Anyone? Anyone else?
Nó đi nhiều mà.
You think?
Đấy.
Xin lỗi thầy, em mới vô
mà
rồi.
rồi
Sorry.
bận lại mới
Ok.
về. Cái này mình đi nha.
Alright.
Đi.
Who? And
Okay.
two. No
Đi
answer?
thôi.
Em chưa tìm được.
Okay. Anyone? Does anyone know the answer? Why is the situation dangerous?
Dọn lại
Yes,
chơi nha.
teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Because the situation of there is becoming dangerous. Both Russian and American spacecraft have been damaged.
Mm-hmm.
An astronaut would be killed if he or she was hit by a base of rubber.
Yes. Okay. Yes. So the situation is dangerous because we have so many things in space, right? If you send a spaceship to space, it may hit, okay, some of those things. It may hit a debris, it may hit, a dead satellite, it may hit something that the people left, okay, in space. And if we are not careful, like the spaceship may be damaged, okay, or maybe destroyed, right? If it's something big, if it is something big like a big satellite, the spaceship may be destroyed and the people in the spaceship will die, okay? So it could be very, very dangerous. Okay, good. And number 4, what will happen in the future? What will happen in the future?
Mày chơi kia nha, nó không học tiếp nha.
In the future, satellite will be destroyed by a large piece of rubbish, and thousands more pieces of debris will be scattered.
Yes, okay. So it is already a giant heap of garbage in the sky, right? So if we do nothing about it, right, in the future there may be accidents, right? If you send a spacecraft into space and it hits something and it explodes, right, or it is destroyed, then we have more trash, okay, more garbage. So we need to do something about it. We need to collect the trash from space, okay? But if we don't, then we will likely have tragic accidents in the future. Okay, so that's the story about space, okay? When we look at the sky at night, right, you probably don't see this, right? You see the stars and the moon, and it looks nice and beautiful. But if you go into space, right, you see a lot of dangers in there. Okay, so that's the story for beginning. And take a look again at the story. Okay, take a look again at the story and underline on the verbs that you find in the story. Okay, underline on the verbs that you find in the story. Okay, the first sentence. What is the verb in the first sentence?
Was launched.
Yes, okay. On 4 October 1957, the first satellite Sputnik was launched. Okay, was launched. What is the verb in the second sentence? Second one. What is the verb?
Have been sent.
Yes, have been sent. Okay. The third sentence. The third sentence. The next one.
Put.
Yes, are put into orbit. Right. Was launched. Have been sent. Are put into orbit. Okay. Is being polluted. Right. And have been left in space. Okay, have been left. All right. So look at the verbs again in all of these sentences. What do they see? What do you see they have in common? What do they have in common? What is similar about them? Was launched, have been sent, are put into orbit, is being polluted. Okay. Have been sent, have been left, have been abandoned. Okay, what is special about it? What do all the verbs here have in common? Can you tell? What is the form? What is the form of the verbs that we just saw? Okay.
Passive verb.
Yes, passive. Okay. But what is passive? You see, all of them have what here? What? Was, have been. Okay. Are. What is it? What verb is it?
Be.
To be. Okay. It has different forms of to be. Maybe to be in the present simple, to be in the past simple, to be in the present perfect. Okay. But to be. Yes. Okay. And what follows to be? What follows to be?
Past participle.
Yes. You have launched, sent, put, polluted. Okay. These are what we call past participle. Past participle. Okay. The same thing that we saw in the present perfect, right? Past participle. The third column of the verb form, right? So you see, you have different forms of to be and the past participle. And different forms of to be and the past participle is what we call the passive voice. Okay, passive voice. So, what is the passive voice and why do we use it? Okay, look at the first sentence again, right? On 4 October 1957, the first satellite Sputnik was launched. Okay, the first satellite Sputnik was launched. Okay, what is the subject in this sentence? What is the subject?
The first satellite.
The first satellite. Okay, the first satellite. Right? Is the first satellite a person or a thing?
A thing.
A
A
thing.
thing. Okay. So a thing. It is a thing. Can it launch by itself?
No, it cannot.
No, right? It is a thing. It is a thing. It cannot launch by itself, right? It has to be, there has to be somebody who launch it. There have to be people who launch it, right? But do we see the word people in here?
No.
No, okay? So when you put the object at the beginning of a sentence, okay? When you have a sentence like the people launched the satellite, okay? The people launched the satellite, but you don't want to use the word people at the beginning, and you move the object, okay? You move the object of the action to the beginning, then you use the passive voice, okay? Right? So you cannot say the satellite launched. No, because it cannot launch by itself, right? There has to be some people who launched it. So you say the satellite was launched. Okay? So you have two sentences. The people launched the satellite, right? But if you don't want to use people at the beginning and you want to talk about satellite from the beginning, then you move satellite to the front and you say the satellite was launched. Okay? You see, for the first sentence, it was in the past simple, right? And here, down here, you use to be in the past simple, and then you use past participle of the word launched. Okay? Again, look at the second sentence. Okay. Since then, thousands of spacecraft have been sent into space. Okay? Thousands of spacecraft have been sent into space. Again, so the action here is send into space. Okay, send what? Send what? What do we send into space?
Thousands of spacecraft.
Yeah, thousands of spacecraft. Okay, who sends the thousands of spacecraft into space?
Somebody.
Yeah, people, right? People or somebody, right? But we don't want to use people or somebody at the beginning. We want to use thousands of spacecraft at the beginning. So we have to turn the verb into the passive voice. Okay? So instead of saying, since then, people have sent thousands of spacecraft into space, you say, since then, thousands of spacecraft have been sent into space. Okay? Again, so if you want to emphasize the object of a sentence, okay, and put it in beginning, we use the verb in the passive voice. Okay? So that's the use of the passive voice in English, right? You take a look at the table here, right? So when you have a sentence in the active, okay, in active, right? And in the active form, you have subject, verb, and object, right? For example, say Tom cleaned the room yesterday. Okay, Tom cleaned the room yesterday. The subject is Tom, the verb is clean, okay, and the object is the room, okay. But if you want to say this sentence again, and you want to emphasize the object, okay, you don't want to talk about Tom, you want to talk about the room, okay. So you put the room at the beginning, and the action, the verb, okay, you change it into the passive voice, okay. And the passive voice you have to be and past participle, right? And to be here has to be in the past simple form, because in the active sentence the verb is in the past simple form, right? So you say the room was cleaned yesterday, okay. And then when do we use the passive? Okay, we use the passive when, number one, we don't know who the subject is, right? So for example, you say a bank was robbed yesterday. We don't know who robbed the bank. Okay, you can say somebody robbed the bank yesterday, but somebody is who, we don't know, right? So you want to say a bank was robbed yesterday. Okay. Number two, when it is obvious, it's obvious who the doer is, right? When everybody knows who the doer is, you don't want to say the obvious. You use the passive voice. Okay. The robber was arrested last night. Okay. Who arrested the robber? Who arrested the robber? Who?
Police.
The police, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you say the police arrested the robber last night, everybody knows about it, right? So you want to put emphasis on the robber. Okay. Number three, you don't want to say who the doer is. You know who the doer is, but you don't want to say. Okay. For example, when I say, I was told that you insulted my brother. Okay. I was told, somebody told me. Okay, I don't want you to know who told me. So I was told, right? I was told that you insulted my brother. I was told that you did not mind me. Okay, and so when you want to hide, okay, who the doer is. Okay, and the last one is when you are not interested in the doer. You are not interested in the subject, okay? And you want to emphasize the object, right? You say, Jurassic Park was filmed by Spielberg in 1993. Okay? Here, you see, if you change the sentence into the passive voice and you want to keep the subject, okay? For example, this sentence here, Tom cleaned the room yesterday. You can change it into the passive voice, the room was cleaned yesterday. And if you want to keep the subject, you want to keep Tom, okay? You put Tom at the end of the sentence, and then you put by, okay? You put the word by before it, right? So the active voice of this sentence is Spielberg filmed Jurassic Park in 1993. But when you change it into the passive voice, you can say Jurassic Park was filmed by Spielberg in 1993. Okay, so this is the passive voice, right? It's something that you probably have learned many times over. So it's just a chance for us to review. Okay, so we have just talked about the passive voice. Okay, we know what it is and we know when to use it, right? Now let's do some practice together. Okay, let's do some practice together. Look at the next page. Look at number 1. Okay, activity number 1. Okay, here you have 10 sentences. 10 sentences. And then they ask you to put the verbs in brackets into the present simple passive. Okay, so in each of the sentence they give you a verb, okay, and they ask you to put the sentence into the passive voice in the present simple tense. Okay, present simple passive. All right, I'm gonna give you 10 minutes to do this. Okay, this is easy. You probably don't need 10 minutes, but let's give you 10 minutes. Okay, and after 10 minutes you come back. No, let's just say 5 minutes. Okay, this should be easy. I give you 5 minutes to do this, and then after 5 minutes you come back and you give me your answers. Okay? All right, there you go. 5 minutes. Okay, have you done it? Okay, this is easy, right? So let's go over it together. Mai Ngân, can you do 1 and 2?
Yes, the satellite is built.
Okay, the satellite is built.
It is tested.
It is tested. Yes, okay, the satellite is built. It is tested. Okay, good. Huân Thu, can you do 3 and 4?
The satellite is taken to the rocket launch site. Number 4, the rocket is repaired.
Yes, very good. Okay, the satellite is taken to the rocket launch site, and then the rocket is prepared. Okay, very good. Thu Hiền, can you do 5 and 6? Thu Hiền. Okay, Thu Hiền is probably not there. Chang, can you do 5 and 6?
Yes, teacher.
Mm-hmm.
The rocker and satellite are launched. And number 6, the lower parts of the rocker are jumped.
Okay, yes. The rocket, right? Rocket and not rocker. Yeah. Yeah, the rocket and the satellite are launched. Okay, yes, are launched. We add ed to the launched. Okay, and the lower parts of the rocket are dumped. Okay, are dumped. Okay, very good. Number 7 and 8. Repeating.
The satellite is put into orbit.
Okay, the satellite.
It put
Mm-hmm.
into orbit.
Okay. And number 8.
The satellite's one rocket are fired.
Yes. Okay, the satellite is put into orbit. Yes. Okay, and the satellite's own rockets are fired. Okay. When they are put into when the satellite is put into orbit, then they fire the rockets. Okay, so it can go around the Earth. Okay, very good. And then number 9 and 10, Thanh Tuyền. Tuyền. No. Minh Thắm. Thắm.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, number 9 and 10. Can you do it?
Sorry. I can.
No, you cannot.
Yes.
Okay. Who can do number 9 and 10?
The satellite is moved into the correct orbit.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the rocket is left in space.
Yes, very good. Okay. The satellite is moved into the correct orbit, and the rest of the rocket is left in space. Okay. So you see a passive voice in the present simple tense, very simple. Okay. You put to be in the present simple first, and then you take the verb, okay, and put it in the past participle. Okay. Look at number 2. Okay. Look at number 2. So in number 2, you have a paragraph about Skylab. Okay. About Skylab. What is Skylab? Okay. We have a description in here. Read the description and then put the verbs here, okay, in the box right here, into the spaces down here. Okay, put the verbs in here, into the blanks in here, using the past simple passive. okay, using the past simple passive. So look at the verbs that you have in here. Okay, decide where it should go in each of the blanks and then write it down in the past simple passive. Okay, I'm going to give you 10 minutes to do this, and then after 10 minutes, you come back and then you share with me. Okay, all right, 10 minutes go.
tắm nó bạc ngủ luôn, nó 2-3 chục đi bộ.
Hai về quê hết nè.
Hai về quê chi đó bạn? Hả? Thứ bảy là cái gì?
Chưa?
Kẹo quá nè. Ôi,
Sữa mẹ mới bớt sữa đó vì cái trời ơi.
mà vậy là nó nhớ lâu lắm rồi. Hả?
Nhưng mà hai con người mình nó có cái thứ này nghe. Tụi sữa mẹ nó tự nhiên nó làm bớt à. Rồi sao tự nhiên sữa chậu là nó rột lên. Nó nổi lên. Cái này đó thì
Thật ra tính là trí nhớ nó tốt nhưng mà sao nó nói chậm người ta.
chưa được học kỹ năng nữa.
Trời ơi. Đau cái bụng
Đau,
quá.
nó đau.
Đau.
Đau. Em lỡ là đau. Em lỡ đặt đây nè. Nó xoa xoa cho ba xoa.
Xoa xoa.
Xoa. Xoa cơ.
Xoa xoa ba.
Xoa. Kẹo á.
Kẹo nó cho anh mà.
Chỉ kẹo.
Cái này nãy ba cho con cho ba mà.
Ăn chưa?
À. Kẹo.
Con nói kẹo. Kẹo. Mày ăn kẹo hả? Kẹo. Cái kem nhớ tay xinh nè. Xinh. Xinh. Wow. Ăn cái này. Ngon quá. Cái mẹ cho. Cắt cái là nó.
Cái này còn bị ghê quá.
Anh cho anh chị đi chữa bệnh cho anh. Chúc anh à. Anh cười.
Má mình thì họ có lương chi.
Ông Bình là ông này. Sao em biết mình là ông này? Sao anh quen được? Công ty chủ nghiệp luôn hả? Cái vậy sao em không biết? Ủa mà trong công ty sao anh biết là có lương hay không?
Hả?
Trong công ty sao không biết là có lương hay không?
Thì là bỏ trứng đi.
Anh không hiểu. Trong công ty mà. Trong công ty chừng nào có lương thì ông đòi chứ.
Người có người không.
Kỳ vậy?
Anh với ông Cường là ưu tiên có trước. Tháng trước mà ông 25 mới có.
Để lên nha. Cài lên tóc. Cài lên. Cái này cài này cài. Cài lên cái này lên.
Okay. Finished?
Đợi công ty anh uy tín đó là
All right. Let's go over them together. Okay. In 1973, a 75-ton space station called Skylab What is the verb for the first one? First sentence.
Was launched.
Was launched. Okay, yes. Okay, in 1973, a 75-ton space station called Skylab was launched by the USA. Three crews of three astronauts
Was sent.
Can you say it again?
Was sent.
Was
Was
or
sent.
were? Was or were? Was or were?
Vừa 4 chữ đó thầy.
Okay. Were. Okay. Say the three crews of three astronauts were sent. Yes, very good. Okay. Were sent to Skylab. But at the end, at 1974, it anyone
Was abandoned.
was abandoned. Okay. It was abandoned. Skylab stayed in space until 1979. Then it fell out of orbit and headed towards the Earth. A lot of the space station burned up when it entered the atmosphere, but not all of it.
Was destroyed.
Not all of it was destroyed. Okay. Large pieces
Were scattered.
was scattered across the Indian Ocean, Australia,
Was hit.
Australia was hit by some fragments. Fortunately, nobody
Was hurt.
was hurt. Okay. A lot of the pieces
Were found.
Were
Was
found.
found.
okay, were found by Australian farmers, and the pieces
Were
Were
sold.
sold.
okay were sold for very high pieces. Okay, so you filled out this paragraph here with the past simple passive form of the verbs, right? Did we do it right? Did we do it correctly? Listen, listen to the paragraph over here and check your answers. Okay.
Unit 12. Tape script 12.1.
In 1973, a 75-ton space station called Skylab was launched by the USA. 3 crews of 3 astronauts were sent to Skylab, but at the end of 1974 it was abandoned. Skylab stayed in space until 1979. Then it fell out of its orbit and headed towards the Earth. A lot of the space station burnt up when it entered the atmosphere, but not all of it was destroyed. Large pieces were scattered across the Indian Ocean. Australia was hit by some fragments. Fortunately, nobody was hurt. A lot of the pieces were found by Australian farmers. The pieces were sold for very high prices.
Okay. So did you get it all correctly? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, we got everything correct. Yes, very good. All right. Okay, now let's look at number 3. Let's look at number 3. Okay. In number 3, they give you 9 sentences in the active voice. Okay. They give you 9 sentences in the active voice, and they ask you to turn them into the passive voice. Okay. And ask you to keep the same tense. Right. Turn the sentences into the passive voice and keep the same tense as the active voice. Okay, I'm gonna give you another 10 minutes to do this, and after 10 minutes we come back and then we go over your answers. Okay, change the sentences from active to passive. All right, 10 minutes go.
anh về là anh 8 rồi đúng không? Chưa 8 luôn. Nhiều nhiều hơn 8 không? Số lại đi. Ngủ đi, tưởng 8 rồi. Rồi ra mà không có nhiêu đâu.
Người yêu ơi, con ăn quá heo khô. Còn dầu lọ không dạ?
Ừ, có được bộ anh. Ừ, có bộ đâu đâu.
Ồ, nó phát hiện kẹo rồi em ơi. Đưa trong này đâu?
Lại lại đi, sao nay ăn nhiều rồi.
Ăn luôn vỏ luôn mà.
Kiếm gì á, tôi đưa lấy cho nó đi. Lấy cho nó được. Chịu không? Lấy cho nó.
Thấy rồi mà, ba đâu còn cái gì đâu. Hay là đồ lậu? Em ơi tháng 7 mưa lâu có cầu ẩu phước chân dậy ngân hà ngưu lan chớp nở. Còn xa vắng mà lối đi về không có một ai.
Can what time lesson
Nhanh tay nhận voucher và chốt đơn trên line nha mọi người. Nhanh tay chốt đơn. Mọi người muốn mua sản phẩm gì thì cứ alo bên giá liền
Okay. Let's go over them together. Number one, Kim Hưng, can you do number one? Hưng? Okay, probably not there. Ngọc Vi, can you do number one?
Dạ em chào thầy.
Okay, can you change this sentence into the passive voice?
Dạ thưa thầy là the American astronauts Mike thầy Thành đúng không thầy? Con im lặng cho mẹ học á.
No, this sentence is in the active. Okay, number one, this sentence is in the active voice. Now change it into the passive voice. Passive.
Dạ.
Okay.
Dạ thưa thầy là Americans. Yeah. American astronaut Michael Collins.
Okay, so you have the sentence in the active voice.
Will be hit by, yeah, an astronaut will be hit by a piece of debris.
No, number one. We're doing number one. Okay, do number one first.
Yeah. Dạ thưa thầy là Americans were shot by the American astronaut Michael Collins.
What was dropped by Michael Collins? Can you say it again?
Dạ thưa thầy là a camera was dropped by the American astronaut Michael Collins.
Okay, very good. Yes. Okay, a camera was dropped by the American astronaut Michael Collins. Okay.
Dạ
Yes.
thầy em cũng vừa mới hoàn thành công việc xong á, cho nên là có nhiều lúc em học, có nhiều lúc em không, cho nên em xin lỗi thầy nha. Dạ.
That's okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. Number two. Eventually, a piece of debris will hit an astronaut. Thanh Tuyền, can you do number two? Thanh Tuyền is not there. Who? Can you do number two?
Yeah. An astronaut will be hit by a piece of debris.
Okay. What about eventually?
Sorry. An astronaut will be hit by eventually a piece of debris.
Okay. Right. So yes. So this sentence you have eventually as an adverb, right? When you change it into the passive, you can keep the adverb at the beginning, like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Or you can put it at the end, right? So you can say eventually an astronaut.
Yeah.
Can you say it again?
Eventually, an astronaut will be hit by
hỏi miết đó
by
nằm cả tiếng đồng hồ xong cái đi tắm đâu đã im phần
Okay, so you say.
Yeah.
You say eventually.
Eventually, an astronaut will be hit.
Yes. Okay. Eventually, an astronaut will be hit.
Yeah. By debris.
Okay. A piece of debris.
A piece of debris.
Okay. A piece of debris. Yes. Okay. Eventually.
Có by không thầy?
Yes, by. Okay. If you want to keep the subject, you have to put it after by.
Yeah.
Okay. So eventually, an astronaut will be hit by a piece of debris. Okay. Or an astronaut will eventually be hit by a piece of debris. Or an astronaut will be hit by a piece of debris eventually. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Number three. Kim Hưng, can you do number three? Okay, now answer. Thu Hiền, can you do number 3?
Yes, the astronauts would not be protected by a normal spacesuit.
Okay, very good. The astronaut would not be protected by a normal spacesuit. Okay, very good. Number 4, Thủy Tiên.
Communication satellite is rapid by rapid
Can you say it again?
communication satellite is being damaged by rapid.
Okay, number 4, yeah. Communication satellites. What? Is being. Okay. Now look at communication satellites.
Mướp với gì?
Is it singular or plural?
Mướp với miếng.
Miếng á hả?
I'm sorry.
Miếng là bác.
Are being.
Yes. Okay. Yes, very good. Communication satellites are being damaged by rubbish. Okay. Communication satellites are being damaged by rubbish. Very good. Number 5. Trang. I'm sorry, Tuyên. Tuyên, you want to go? Okay.
Yes. Number
5.
Number 5. Sorry. More rubbish will be created by today's satellites.
Yes, very good. Okay. More rubbish will be created by today's satellites. Okay. Good. Number 6. Trang.
Yes, teacher. One of the space shuttle's windows was cracked by a piece of debris.
Okay, very good. Yes, one of the space shuttle's windows was cracked. Okay, even here you see windows in the plural, but you have one of. Okay, one of means only one. Okay, so one of the space shuttle's windows was cracked by a piece of debris. Okay, good. Number 7, Minh Thắm.
Teacher, some satellites have been brought back to Earth by the space shuttle.
Okay, good. Yes. Some satellites have been brought back to Earth. Okay. Some satellites have been brought back to Earth by the space shuttle. Very good. Okay. Number 8. Mai Ngân.
Yes, 186 Mars were found on one satellite by scientists.
Okay. 186 marks were found. Okay. On one satellite by scientists. Very good. Okay. Were found. Right. Number 9. Hiền.
Yes, 166 of the marks were caused by space debris.
Okay. 166 of the marks were caused by space debris. Okay. Very good. All right. So you know, I'm sure by this point you know how to change a sentence from the active to the passive and how to use the passive voice. Okay. So that is one important aspect that we need to cover. All right. Open your book to the next page. Okay. Which one was it? 98. Okay. Page 98. Look at vocabulary. Okay. Look at vocabulary. And we have vocabulary about the natural word. Okay. The natural word. All right. Here, look at the box. Look at the box over here. They give you several words, okay, related to the natural word. Okay. Some of the things here you can find here on Earth. Okay, some of the words here you can find on Earth. Okay, some of the words here you cannot find on Earth because they are in space. Okay, so some are on the Earth and some are in space. Okay, look at the word, right? And if it is on Earth, you can find it on Earth, you write E next to it. Okay, if it is not on Earth, if it is in space, then you write S next to it, right? So for example, the moon. The moon, is it on Earth or is it in space? The moon?
In space.
In space. Okay, so you write S, right?
Yes.
A tree. A tree is something that you find on Earth, right? So you write E. Okay? So S or E. That's number one. Number two, below here, you have a picture. Okay? You have a picture right here. Okay? If you can find any of the things here in the picture, you mark them, right? So for example, the moon. Where can you find the moon? The moon right here. Okay, so you put moon in here. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to do this, and after 5 minutes, we come back, and then you tell me where to find the things in here. Okay. 5 minutes go. Okay, finished. Planet. Planet, Earth or space?
Space.
Space, yes. Okay, planet is something you see in space, right? In the photo right here, this is a planet. Okay, this is planet Earth, right? And everything else is also a planet. Okay, this is also a planet. The moon is also a planet. Okay, good. Moon, Earth or space?
Space.
Yes. Okay, a moon is also in space. Sorry. This is the moon, right? This is the moon. The moon is also in space. Okay. Uh, Number 3, peninsula. Peninsula.
Earth.
Earth or space?
Earth.
Earth. Okay. What is a peninsula? What is a peninsula? Can anyone explain peninsula?
Like Iceland, I think.
Is a peninsula is an island?
Maybe.
Maybe, okay. Well, a peninsula is not an island. A peninsula is half an island. Okay. So a peninsula, for example, here you see the Iberia Peninsula, right? It has 3 sides facing water, okay, and one side facing land, right? So look at the peninsula over here. One side, okay, 2 sides, 3 sides. The 3 sides is facing water, okay, and one side over here is facing land, right? So a peninsula is a piece of land with 3 sides facing water and one side facing land, okay? In Vietnamese, how do you say? In Vietnamese?
Bán đảo.
Bán đảo, yes, okay. Bán đảo là một cái vùng đất mà nó có 3 mặt giáp với lại biển và một mặt nó giáp với đất liền, okay? Peninsula. Volcano. I'm sorry, volcano, not volcano. Volcano.
Earth.
Earth.
Earth, okay. Can you find a volcano in here?
I can't.
Okay. There should be a volcano somewhere down in the Andes, okay? Somewhere around here, right? But a volcano is, what is it?
It looks like a mountain, have many fire.
Yes, okay. It is a mountain, but with fire inside of it, right? With fire inside a mountain. And sometimes the fire can erupt, okay? It can go up and it can cause a lot of trouble, okay? It's volcano. The star, Earth or space?
Space.
Space, yes, okay. Yes, star, right? Here, you see many stars. Mountain, Earth or space?
Earth.
Earth. Can you find any mountain in here? This is a mountain range, right? So this is the Andes, a long mountain South America. Okay. River. Earth or space? Earth. Yeah. Can you find a river in here? Any river? Yes or no? This is what? What river is this? Do you know? It's the Amazon, right? This is the Amazon, the river. The longest river, one of the longest rivers in the world, okay? The biggest river in the world, the Amazon. Say hemisphere. Hemisphere. Earth or space?
Earth.
Earth. Okay. What is a hemisphere?
Half Earth.
Yes. Okay, very good. A hemisphere is half the Earth. Okay, half the Earth. If you divide the Earth into 2 parts, okay, you will have 2 hemispheres. Northern hemisphere, the southern hemisphere. Very good. Okay. North Pole, Earth or space?
Earth.
Earth. Okay, where is the North Pole? Here. Okay, North Pole. Right. Last time we talked about Greenland, right? Remember Greenland, the biggest island in the world? Okay, this is Greenland. This is Greenland. Okay, and Greenland is in the North Pole. Okay, North Pole. Very good. Desert. I'm sorry, desert. Desert. Desert.
Earth.
Earth. Okay, what is it?
The place has many sand and always hot.
Yes, okay. A desert is a place with a lot of sand, okay? No trees or very little trees, very few trees, and it's always very hot, okay? Here is the Sahara Desert, okay? The biggest desert on Earth, okay? This is the Sahara. Okay, good. Coast, Earth or space?
Earth.
Earth, okay. What is a coast?
It looks like a beach. I think so.
Yeah, a coast is a piece of land right next to the sea. Okay, if the land is right next to the sea, it is a coast. Okay, so this is a coast, right? You see a lot of coast in here. Earthquake, earthquake, Earth or space? Earth. Okay, yes. What is an earthquake?
When it looked like a Japan always have động đất đó thầy.
Okay, right. Try to explain in English. How do you say it? Okay, earthquake. Sometimes the earth vibrate or shake. Okay, vibrate or shake, right? And it causes a lot of problems, right? So earthquake is when the earth vibrate or shake. Okay. Ocean?
Earth.
Earth. What is an ocean?
The seas.
Okay. Yeah, the sea, yes. Or a very big sea, right? A very, very big sea. So what ocean is this? What ocean is this? Do you know?
Deep sea.
I'm sorry?
I think it's like it's very deep under
Yeah.
the sea.
But do you know the name of the ocean? This is the Atlantic Ocean, okay? Atlantic Ocean. All right, sun, Earth or space?
Space.
Space, of course, okay. Equator?
Earth.
Earth, okay. Equator. What is equator? What is equator?
It's the line divide the earth to have
Yes, very good, okay.
có khí hậu nhiệt đới là cái gì thầy? Tiếng Anh tiện em quên mất tiêu cái từ đó luôn.
Okay, we'll talk about a tropic, tropical weather.
Yeah, tropic.
Uh-huh. Yes, the equator is the line that divides the Earth into two parts, two halves, right? When we talk about hemisphere, we say half the Earth, right? So the equator divides the Earth into two hemispheres, right? Equator at the center, at the middle of the Earth. Comet. Comet?
Space.
Space. Okay, what is a comet?
A star.
A star. Okay.
Seen a star.
Yeah, a comet is a traveling star. Yeah, a comet is a traveling star. Okay, it travels, and if you look here and you look at the sky and you see a star that is shooting or flying or traveling, okay, it is a comet. Continent. What is a continent?
Earth.
Earth. Okay, yes. What is it?
I don't know. Explain by this. Vietnamese lục địa.
Okay. Yeah. A continent is a very large piece of land. Okay? A very large piece of land is a continent, right? In a continent, you may have many countries. Okay? So for example, what is this continent? Does anyone know?
Lục địa hả thầy?
Uh-huh. Do you know what continent this one is? Okay, this is South America, right? This is North America. This is Europe. Okay. And what about this? What about this? Does anyone know? This is Africa. Okay, Africa. Island? Earth or space?
Earth.
Earth, yes. What is an island? What is an island? An island is a piece of land that is surrounded by water. Okay? If all sides of a piece of land have water, it is an island, right? So this is an island. What island is this? This is Greenland. Okay, Greenland is the biggest island in the world, right? In Vietnamese, how do you say? Island? Yeah, island. Đảo. Okay. Continent? Continent? In Vietnamese, what do you say?
Continent là lục địa.
Lục địa. Okay. Comet? Comet?
Không biết là sao chổi thầy.
Sao chổi. Okay. Equator?
Xích đạo.
Yeah. Okay. Lake? Lake? Earth or space?
Earth.
Earth. Very good. Atmosphere? Atmosphere? Earth or space?
Tiếng Việt. Space.
Earth or space?
Air.
Yeah, atmosphere is the air. Atmosphere is the air around the Earth. Okay? The air around the Earth is called the atmosphere. Okay? So for example, when you look at the picture right here, you see there's air around the Earth, right? This is air around the Earth. This is the atmosphere. Okay? So is it Earth or space or both?
Earth.
Yes, it's Earth, right? But also it's between the Earth and space. Okay. Sea, Earth or space?
Earth.
Earth, very good. Satellite? Satellite?
Space.
Space, yes. We produce the satellite on Earth, but we send it into space. Okay. Solar system? Solar
Space.
system, space. Okay. Orbit?
Space.
Space. Okay. What do you call solar system? Solar system. Okay. The solar system is the system of planets, okay, around the sun. Okay. Những cái hành tinh mà nó ở chung quanh mặt trời chúng ta gọi là gì?
Rồi.
Yeah, hệ mặt trời hay là thái dương hệ. Okay. Solar system. Okay. All right. So that's the vocabulary. I hope you learned something about the Earth and space. Okay, from this, right? We are not doing the reading today. The reading I don't think is interesting enough. So you can, if you want, you can do it at home. But we are moving straight to listening and speaking. Okay. All right. Okay, listening and speaking. Open your book to page 100. Okay. Before we listen, take a look at the photographs. Take a look at the photographs. How many photographs are there? How many photographs do you see?
In 7 pictures.
7 on 2 pages, okay? On the other page, you have also 2 more, right? So you have 9, okay? 9 photographs, right? Look at photograph number 1. Look at A. What do you see in photograph A? What do you see? How many people?
There are
I
two.
see two
Two.
men.
2 men, okay? 2 men. How do they look?
They talk together.
They talk together, okay? How do you think they are related?
They are related to business.
Business, okay? They may be business partners, okay? What do you think they are talking about? What do you think are talking about? They are talking about? Don't know. Okay.
They are talking about, maybe they are talking about their jobs or
Mhm.
their social life.
Okay, maybe talking about a job, maybe their family, their social life. Okay, very good, very good. B. Okay, photo B. What do you see in photo B?
A man, he is maybe he is a winner.
Okay, B. You see a man. Maybe he's a winner. Yes. Why do you think he's a winner?
Because he wear medals.
Yes, he's wearing a medal. Okay, a man is wearing a medal. He must have won some competition. Okay, how does he look?
He looks very happy.
Okay, very happy, very excited. Okay, all right, good. What competition do you think he just won? What do you think he just won?
I think he just won a running.
Okay, yes, maybe a run. Okay, maybe a race. He just won a race. Very good. C. What about C? What do you see in C?
In picture C, there are two people, a
Mhm.
woman and a man.
A woman and a man. Okay, what are they doing?
I think they are discuss something or discuss something.
Okay, they
I
are
don't know.
discussing something. Uh-huh.
I don't
All
know
right.
what the woman is doing.
Okay. What do you think they are discussing? What do you think they are talking about?
Mm, I think they are talking about their life or their job.
Uh-huh. Okay. Maybe, yeah, talking about the life of the job. All right, good. D. Can anyone describe picture D for me? Okay.
I see two women.
Mm-hmm.
I think the girl visit her mother.
Okay. Yeah, 2 women, one young, one old. Maybe one mother, one child. Okay. What,
Yes.
what do you think they are talking about?
Um, I think they talk something. Uh, the girl ask something about healthy.
Okay. Talk about the health, maybe. Yes. E.
Yes.
E. Very good. E. Can anyone describe E? Thu, can you describe E?
Dạ, em đang mất bận con xíu hay
Okay.
em xin lỗi. Dạ.
Mai Ngân, can you describe D? I'm sorry, E.
Yes, I see a couple. Maybe they are talking with their mom.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, a couple, they're talking with their mom. What are they talking about?
Maybe about mom's health.
Uh-huh. Okay, maybe they're talking about the mom's health. All right. What is the mom doing?
The mom is uh holding the girl's hand.
Okay. Okay, the mom is holding the girl's hand. Very good. All right. Maybe they're talking about her health. All right, F. Thu Hiền, can you do F?
Yes, I can see two people. Uh, there is a mother and a little boy.
Okay.
They are funny. So they are
They're having fun.
talk.
Okay.
Yeah, funny.
No, you didn't say
I
funny.
think
You say
yeah,
they're having fun.
yeah.
Okay.
They are having fun. I think they are talk about their life.
Mm-hmm.
Include in their family.
Okay.
Some story about their life. Yeah,
Okay.
I
Very
think
good.
that.
Very good. Okay. So you think they're mother and son. Okay. Having fun, talking about life. Good. G. Can anyone describe photo G? Chang?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I there are two person.
Mm-hmm.
Um, one old sister and young sister.
Mm-hmm. Sisters.
Maybe
Okay.
they are talking about healthy, and I can see I can see they are happy.
Okay. They're happy, talking about health.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Sisters. Okay. Very good. Very good. H. H. Ngọc Phi, can you do it?
Dạ,
Vi?
dạ
Uh-huh.
thầy, có bạn học sinh học bí tập mẹ đang điện cho em, tí nữa em trả lời rồi. Dạ.
Okay. Phượng, Bích Phượng.
Yes, picture H. There are two people talking in a restaurant or in a store.
Mm-hmm. Okay, in a restaurant or in a store. Okay. What do you think they are talking about?
Uh, I think they are talking about their their job, their work, uh or their school.
Uh-huh.
I
Okay.
think they look young, so I think they are in school, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Maybe talking about school. Okay. Good. And I. Do you think? Can you do I?
There are two men.
Mm-hmm. What are they doing?
Maybe they are playing golf.
Okay, they are playing golf. Okay.
No? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they are talking about their their job or their family.
Mm-hmm. Okay. They're talking about a job or a family while playing golf. Okay. All right, very good. So you have seen the 9 photos, okay, and we have tried to guess what the conversation is about in each of the photo, okay? Now, take a look at number 1, okay? Take a look at number 1. In number 1, they give you 9 sentences, okay? They give you 9 sentences about 9 different topic, okay? Each topic here would go with one picture that we just saw, Okay, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. Read the sentences over here and try to guess which picture it goes with. Okay, so number 1, Peter and I are getting married. What picture do you think it go with? All right, and then you have 9. So I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to do it. Okay, and after 5 minutes you come back and then you tell me what picture goes with what sentence. Okay, 5 minutes go.
Ai mở bên kia luôn thì động vật đi, con cá.
Cá hả? Cá đơn giản không có gì đâu.
Ăn ngoài nắng.
Cá bây giờ đã định gấp mấy lần? Cù rê được không?
Dưa hồng nữa.
Dưa hồng với cá sông rồi.
Em coi thử cái đề thi toán trắc nghiệm á, mấy cái câu mà khó á, mấy câu mà từ 7, 8 điểm á, phải giải sao cho ra 4 cái ra luôn. Không, ráp nhiều lắm. Phải giải sao cho ra 4 cái ra luôn. Thiệt mà. Cái gì?
Có cái cao nào một ngồi dễ hay tăng ra 4 này chứ còn trắc nghiệm.
Nó đâu có trình bày đâu, nó chỉ có tính thôi. Ráp một bữa thôi cha.
Nó có công thức tính mà.
Thì có công thức nhưng mà phải ráp tính, phải giải cần nó có 2 ra 24 á.
Có mẹo đấy chứ.
Không có mẹo luôn á. Nó nghĩ không, trắc nghiệm không mà mẹo.
Trời. Trắc nghiệm mới có mẹo quá trời.
Không có mẹo. Nó để chuyên gia người ta ra đề để thi mình không mẹo được mà mẹo. Mấy câu cơ bản là thì là cơ bản để cho mấy đứa thi là đủ tốt nghiệp. Còn mấy câu 5 câu là thôi luôn.
Cái bản nhiều khi mấy đứa dở nó xe cao qua bản thì sao?
Đúng đó, đứa nào muốn nhiều điểm là phải nắm chắc cơ bản.
Sao em không lấy kết quả thế ngược lại vô đáp án? Đó cũng là phương cách vậy.
Không có mấy câu mà 5 câu nó ra.
Rồi vượt qua đây.
Đó được qua vậy hả?
Okay. Have you been able to match it? All right, number 1. Peter and I are getting married. Peter and I are getting married. Which picture do you think it goes with?
D.
E.
B?
D.
D. Okay, D, this one?
Yeah.
D.
Does anyone else have a different idea? Okay, D?
I think E.
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 Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, yes, E. Okay, why do you think E? She is showing her ring, maybe. Okay, her ring, her wedding ring, right? Peter and I are getting married. Okay, good. Maybe E. Number 2. I've got an interview for a job today.
I think A.
A. Okay. Yes. Why? Why do you think A?
Because they are wearing vest.
Okay. Yes. The man on the
Informal
left.
clothes.
Yes.
Formal clothes.
Yes. Very good. Okay. The man on the left is wearing suit, right? It's very formal. Usually you wear formal for interview. Good. Number 3. John. I'm sorry.
I.
Okay. Number 3. John can't play today. He had an accident. Okay. You think I? Okay. Yes. Makes sense, right? They're talking about playing and they are playing, right? So John can play today, right? He can play golf today. Good. Number 4.
Idiot.
Maybe
H.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Did you know that Tony and Rosie have split up? Okay. So it sounds like a gossip. Okay. And H looks like a gossip. Right. 2 people are talking in a cafeteria or restaurant about somebody else. Okay. Maybe about a guy back there. He may be Tony.
Thầy
Okay.
ơi, hỏi cái từ mà nói xấu tiếng Anh đó là mình nói từ gì thầy?
Gossip.
Thầy viết cái từ đó không?
Okay. Gossip. Okay. Or you can just say they are talking about him behind his back. Okay. Talk about somebody behind their back is also an expression, right? Number 5.
B.
B. Yes. Okay. I won the gold medal in the race. You can see the medal right here. Okay. B. Good. Number 6. I'm expecting a baby.
Tree.
G. Yes. Okay. Number 6. G. I'm expecting a baby. You can see the woman on the right. Okay. She looks like she's expecting a baby. Okay. She's pregnant. Good. Number 7.
C.
I'm afraid I failed my driving test.
C.
C. Yeah, C. Okay. 2 people are talking in front of a car, and one of them looked very sad. Okay. I'm afraid I failed my driving test. Okay. Number 8. Number 8. Have you heard? Sue had her
D.
baby on
D.
Saturday.
D.
D. Okay. D. Okay. Maybe she is telling her mom about somebody else. Okay. Or maybe 2 friends talking and they're talking about another person. And number 9. Happy birthday, mommy.
F.
F. Yes. Okay. The boy is saying happy birthday to his mom. All right. So very good. You could match. Okay. What happens in the photos with the sentences here. Okay. Now, when we hear the news like this, okay, how do we respond? How do we answer, right? So for example, if somebody tell you, Peter and I are getting married, what do you say? What do you say? If your friends tell you that she or he is getting married, what do you say to him or her?
Congratulations.
Congratulations, maybe. Okay. If somebody tell you, I'm afraid I failed my driving test, what do you say?
Don't worry about that because you will.
Yeah, okay. You don't say congratulations in this case, right? You say, oh, okay, it happened. You don't worry about it. There's another chance or something like that. Okay? All right, so here, look at number 2. Look at number 2. Okay. Here they give you 9. Okay. 9 sentences that are the response to each of the situation here. Okay. Which sentence go with what sentence in one? Okay. So for example, oh really? When did that happen? Okay. How do you think it can go with, which one up here, right? I'm gonna give you 5 minutes again. Read the sentences over here, okay, and then decide which sentence and what picture it goes with. All right. 5 minutes go.
Mẹ đang học. Nè anh.
Okay. All right, let's go over them and see, right? Oh, really? When did that happen? What number do you think it go with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9?
Đâu đây mà Hên đang đau ốm hả vợ? Hên đang
Four.
đau ốm
Okay.
là
Did you know Tony and Rosie have split up? Okay. Yes, maybe. Number 2. Thank you very much. How sweet of you.
Hả?
Đó.
Câu hỏi của nó hả?
Có ghi đáp án luôn, ghi cho.
Đi đáp án
Nine.
bỏ sát
9. Okay. Happy birthday, mommy.
một câu
Thank
này
you
là
very
một
much.
câu
How sweet
hay
of
là
you.
nó
Okay.
có nhiều ý, một câu.
That's wonderful
Con
news.
đã có 3 4 câu trắc nghiệm phía dưới.
When is
Không,
it
có một
due?
câu à.
Sát phương trình bậc 2 AZ cộng B.
That's wonderful news. When is it due?
Và
Number?
là một số thỏa mãn. Có bao nhiêu số
Don't know.
A tồn tại đúng?
Okay. All right. If we don't know, we do it later. Congratulations. When's the happy day?
One.
1. Okay. Yeah. When's the happy day? Usually you mean marriage, right? Yes. Peter and I are getting married. Very good. And a Merry Christmas to you too.
Nó quên nhưng mà thế nhiều lắm.
Oh. It's not combined with
Lắp ráp nhiều lắm.
these sentences.
Okay. It doesn't go with the sentences. Okay. All right. Oh dear. It's nothing serious, I hope. Oh dear. It's nothing serious. Number 3. Yes. Okay. Maybe talking about an accident. Oh dear. It's nothing serious, I hope. Okay. It's just what I've always wanted. 6. I'm expecting a baby. It's just what I always wanted. Okay, maybe. Okay. Oh, wonderful. Is it a boy or a girl?
Nè.
6.
6, right? Expecting a baby. So, boy or girl, right? That's natural. Okay. Cheers. All the best. Maybe nothing here. Okay. That's all right. Don't mention it. Anything here? Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna play the tape. Okay. You will hear the 9 people talking, the 9 conversations, right? And there's one response in each of the conversation. Listen and tell me which of the responses over here go with what number. Okay? All right, listen.
Để phân tích cho nghe.
Tape script 12.2.
Ở đây nó có 4 đáp án. A bằng 6, B bằng
Peter and I
C
getting
bằng
married.
5, D bằng
Congratulations! When's the happy day?
Nếu mình chọn đáp án
Okay,
A
which
bằng
one?
6, nhưng mà
E.
nó ra đáp án
Yeah, congratulations. When's the happy day?
5 có
Okay.
giá trị thì đáp án
Number
A là
1.
sai, đúng không?
Okay.
Nó đúng không?
All right.
2.
Hả?
I've got an interview for a job today. Good luck. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you.
Đáp án đâu?
Okay, which one?
A.
Good luck. I'll
Yeah.
keep my fingers crossed for you.
Yeah, good luck. I keep my fingers crossed for you. Good.
3. John can't play today. It seems he's had an accident.
Oh dear. It's nothing serious, I hope.
Okay. Yes. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Nothing
It's
serious.
nothing serious, I hope.
Okay.
4. Did you know Tony and Rosie have split up?
Oh, really? When did that happen?
Okay. Yes. The first one. Okay. Oh really? When did that happen? Right. When you talk about breaking up.
5.
I won the gold medal in the race.
Well done. I knew you could do it.
Which one?
Well then, I knew you could do it.
Yes. Okay. Well then, I knew you could do it. Right?
6.
I'm expecting a baby. That's wonderful news. When's it due?
Which one?
Các anh tự làm đi. Tôi làm được
That's
mà.
wonderful news.
Yeah, that's wonderful news. When is due? Okay. When is due means when is the baby born? Okay. When will the baby be born? Right? When is due? Okay. Good.
So, I'm afraid I failed my driving test.
Oh, well, never mind. Better luck next time.
Okay. Which one?
Oh, well,
well,
never mind.
Uh-huh.
But the
Oh well,
question-
never mind. Better luck next time. Okay. Good.
8.
Have you heard? Stu had her baby on Saturday.
Okay.
Oh, wonderful. Was it a boy or a girl?
All right. Which one? It's oh wonderful. Was it a boy or a girl?
Yes.
Okay. And it's response to Sue had a baby on Saturday, right? So after the baby is born, you can ask a boy or a girl, okay? But before the baby is born, it is not polite to ask, okay, whether it's a boy or a girl. Okay, and the last one.
9. Mommy, thank you very much. How sweet of you.
Okay. Which one?
Thank you very much. How sweet of you.
Yes. Thank you very much. How sweet of you. Right? So you could get some of the sentences here correct. Okay? All right. So this is how you tell the news to other people and how you should respond to the news that other people tell you. Okay? I think that's it for today. We can stop here. As usual, you do the rest of it at home, right? Listen again at home. Practice speaking at home and look at pronunciation and practice at home. Okay? Tomorrow morning, we'll go on to Unit 13, and tomorrow afternoon, we'll go on Unit 14. Okay? And on Sunday, we have the test. Sunday evening, we have the test. All right, tomorrow morning, we'll study at 8:30. Okay, 8:30 instead of 8. Right? I'm busy at 8. I have something to do at 8. So we'll begin at 8:30. Will that be okay with you?
Đang học mà.
Yes or
That's
no?
okay. Yes, that's okay.
Okay. All right. Very good. So I'll see you again at 8:30 tomorrow morning. Okay. Have a good night. I'll see you. Bye-bye.
I'm Miss Doing.
Yeah.
I'm excuse me, I'm sorry. May I ask for the morning of Saturday off? Because I have go to work on Saturday morning. I'm sorry.
Okay. And your name is Tu Hing. Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right. Does anyone else ask for a day off tomorrow morning?
Yes, teacher, I'm Ngân.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I
You also
will
have work?
listen. Not work, but I have some family affairs next tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow. But can you study in the afternoon?
Yes, I can study in the
Okay.
afternoon.
All right. So 2 people are missing, absent tomorrow morning. Okay. Anyone else?
Tomorrow I must sit in the afternoon.
Oh, you're busy in the afternoon.
Yes.
Okay. Anyone else busy tomorrow morning or afternoon? All right. So if you are not busy tomorrow morning, afternoon, I'll see you again tomorrow at 8:30. Okay, and again in the afternoon at 1:30. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. We can stop here.
Thank you, teacher. Good night.
Yeah, thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.